Hi, in this video I continue discussing the document properties in Inkscape, so let's click on this icon to start the dialog, and the next tab is guides. The first option, show guides. First let's drag a guide from the ruler. This option is checked so we can see the guide. If we turn it off, we won't be able to see the guides. Next we have colors, the guide color and the highlight color. The guide color, as you can see, is blue, but if you mouse over it, it will be highlighted in this red color. This means that you can now adjust the guide, you can move it, or you can do other transformation like rotating it, for example. I've showed this in a previous video dedicated only to guides. Also, when you mouse over it, you get some information down here in the status bar, and if you click here, you get this dialog where you can change the color of the guide if you want to. I don't think it's necessary to mess around with these colors, but if you want to, you can make it green, for example, if this is the way you prefer it. And by the way, the guides by default are semi-transparent. If you have trouble seeing them, you can turn the alpha here all the way up and you'll be able to see the guides better. Next we have snap guides while dragging. And if I mouse over here, you'll see that while dragging a guide, snap to object nodes or bounding box corners. And in order for this option to work, you must have enabled snap to nodes or snap to bounding box corners options. And these are found in this snap controls bar over here. If you don't see this bar anywhere, this means that you probably turn it off from view, show hide snap controls bar. So go ahead and check this. Also, in some cases, this bar may be located over here on top. This means that you have selected this custom option. You see the bar was moved over here. I always use the default. Now there is something tricky about this option. It says here snap to nodes, but when you select the snap to nodes option, you won't be able to snap. You need to also select the node type. So for example, I'm going to turn on both these options. I'm going to select this path with the node tool, and then I'll grab the guide, and you can see that I can now snap to these nodes. By the way, you don't need to have the object selected in order to snap, but this is just better for preview purposes. If I deselect the object, then grab the guide and move it, you can see that I can still snap even though the object is not selected. And the same goes to the snap to bounding box corners option, which is this one. You also need to select one of the sub options. For example, I'll select this one, then I'm going to click here on the object to select it, grab the guide and move it here, and you see I'm going to snap to the bounding box edges. And if you missed the videos about these snap controls, you can find them in my beginner's guide playlist. I'll put a link on the video and also in the description. I'm also going to put a link in the description for my latest photo editing tutorial about realistic face replacement. Go ahead and check it out. And that's it for this video. I hope that it was useful. If it was, like it, leave me a comment. And if you're new to my tutorials, subscribe and visit my channel for more. That's it for now. Bye.